Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you how to build a add a fuse circuit for your car. So the things you'll need is just a DC adapter, add a fuse line, solder, lighter, shrink tube, Phillips screwdriver, wire stripper, and soldering iron. So first what you're going to do is just let the soldering iron heat up and plug it in. So while the soldering iron is heating up in the back, just disassemble your DC adapter. Alright, so once you've disassembled your DC adapter, get your wire stripper and the add a fuse. Personally, I'm going to solder the line directly, so I'm going to cut this off and strip the end of this one. And after you strip it, just twist the wire a little. So for the DC adapter, what you'll need to do is find the power side. So I'm going to go ahead and strip that. So then once again, just twist the wire once you've stripped the wire. So what you're going to want to do is pre-tin the soldering iron, which just means just putting some of the solder on it and just wipe it off a little. So then from there, just heat up the wire and let the soldering melt on the wire. Don't let it melt on the soldering iron itself. So once you've soldered both wires, just take a little bit of your shrink tube. So now that we have the shrink tube cut, just slide it over one side of the wires. I'm just gonna do it on the add a fuse side. Then for this part, get your soldering iron again, then tin the soldering iron, then push the two wires together while putting the soldering iron on it, and the solder will melt and bind the two wires together. So once you do that, you have a pretty good strong connection. Then put the shrink tube over. So once you put the shrink tube over, just get your lighter, then just shrink the tube onto it. So now you're done with that. So once you've done that, then we need to build our ground side. So this is going to be pretty straightforward. Strip the wire first. Once again, just twist it. So once you do that, solder the wire again. And then personally, I'm just gonna remove the solder from here. And then remount this new wire back to the same spot. Once you finish soldering your ground, then just get an eye and just attach it down and crimp it. Then from there you can either choose to reassemble it completely, like so. So there you go, a very clean, simple, modified DC adapter for your car now, which will go directly into your fuse box. And now you have two additional sockets that can be used for your radar detector, dash cam, or anything else.